And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, it's been a quiet couple of days, I haven't posted for 2 days because there's been absolutely nothing going on in the Liverpool space. However, we do have some news for you today, as you can read there in the headline. Some massive FSG news amid a £68 million deal imminent, whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. Apart from that story, there's nothing huge or major, and we'll discuss those smaller stories as well. But of course, the international tournaments are now finished. Obviously, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Joe Gomez's England, of course, missed out on the trophy in the European Championships as England lost 2-1 in the 90 minutes. And to be fair, if you're saying, as I said, an Englishman myself, obviously wanted England to win. But really, if you're looking at a team that probably deserved to win the actual competition, and in the final, the better team, Spain obviously deserved to probably win it. They were by far the best team in the actual competition throughout, and in the final again they were better than England. So you can't really have any complaints there. Obviously, me as an Englishman, I am slightly pissed off. However, the lows of losing with England isn't the same as losing with a club. You know, Champions League finals where we lost with Liverpool hurts a lot more than that. I'm not thinking about it. I'm kind of over it already. But with club football, it stings for the whole summer. So, it's not the same sort of low, but yeah, slightly gutted that, of course, England didn't win the competition. However, we do have a Liverpool international winner returning back, and it's Alexis McAllister with his second or third international trophy as he won the Copa America. I don't think he was a part of the first Copa America winning team. Did win the World Cup, of course, and now has won the Copa America to Luis Diaz's Colombia as they won in extra time, 1-0. And as stated, we will have a international champion returning back to our ranks. Lionel Messi as well, of course, with his fifth, 2 Copas, 1 World Cup and 1 Super Cup. Yeah, so 4 international trophies there for Lionel Messi as well. So it's all coming together there. But yeah, international football is over, thank God, and now hopefully things can start moving on our front because there's a lot of work to do. Now, moving to today's main story, guys, I'm not going to drag the arse out of it as such, and then we'll discuss our current state of play in a bit. But FSG haven't been sitting around doing transfer business, guys. They are, of course, taking over a new club, and we've got some more updates with regards to that. Yes, though, their proposed takeover of French club Bordeaux is yet to be finalised. Fenway Sports Group are reportedly signing over key decisions on transfers this summer. FSG are expected to purchase Ligue 2 side Bordeaux as a part of their new venture towards a multi-club model with an initial investment of €42 million. That injection in cash is required as Bordeaux bid to overturn the demotion to the French third tier due to their ongoing financial issues. Overall, the takeover is projected to be worth around £67.6 million, which in the landscape of the sport is relatively light in terms of purchasing a majority stake. FSG have confirmed their interest, but in a statement earlier this week, described the process as being in the early stages of dialogue and engagement. Any decision, though, will be required within the next week and a half, however, as Bordeaux appeal their sanctions by French financial authorities. French publication L'Equipe have now reported that while there is no guarantee that the sales process will be completed, FSG officials are already very influential at Bordeaux. This includes decisions over transfers such as permanent deal for loanee Gaëtan Weisbach and contracts with Vital Nizima, terms having expired but with a chance of renewing. FSG's primary contact in this respect is Deputy General Director Thomas Jackemeyer, who has been pushing very hard for the sale of the club. Their level of involvement indicates that FSG are serious about purchasing Bordeaux, but it is explained that an agreement with current owner Gerard Lopez is complicated. And it suggested that FSG could also provide an initial loan of €42 million to avoid demotion to the third tier of French football. But Lopez is said to be seeking further assurances in any deal, such as compensation in an event Bordeaux earn promotion back to Ligue 1 and even qualify for European competition. There is seemingly even a chance that Lopez opts to funnel more of his own cash into the club, effectively presenting himself as a possible rival to FSG for any deal. As it stands, though, it appears more likely that Bordeaux will join Liverpool under the FSG FSG umbrella, and the input from the Boston shows that there are already plans in place to push the forward with the French side. So that one's kind of happening. FSG, of course, dealing with that situation. However, it doesn't really have too much to do with the Liverpool proceeding. Yes, Michael Edwards is going to be overseeing that, but hopefully we start to see some stuff for the transfer news. All I see in the Liverpool transfer space at this moment in time is we're not in negotiations with this player. So you'll see other YouTube channels, of course, constantly say that we're linked to a certain player, and then, of course, Fabrizio Romano providing updates like he did today that we're not interested in Mark Gay, not interested in these players, not interested in these players. Liverpool's an easy clickable sort of name. So when people are just linking players, guys, there's no one is linked to Liverpool at this moment in time. There's no one in the pipeline. Stop getting baited by it all. There is nothing going on at this moment in time with regards to Liverpool, but hopefully things start to change. I've said so many times that we do need to make acquisitions, and it would be so naive the club not making any additions this summer. It genuinely would. We've got so much work to do with regards to this. There's work to do now that cannot, I understand with the European Championships and the Copa America, but now that's concluded, we've got a big and busy 6 weeks. The season starts in 4 weeks, and we've got a lot of work to do in terms of getting these transfers in through the door. There's absolute naivety if the board, which I don't think they do, I think Michael Edwards is a smart guy, that they think that this team is ready to go for another Premier League campaign. Well, Liverpool Football Club, every season is an expectation to win trophies, to compete for the title. We weren't too far away from the title last year, so absolute stupidity if there is no additions brought in, and we should be identifying those additions right now and bringing them in before the start of the season so they get a full pre-season under the thing. As I said, we need a defensive midfielder and we need a left-sided centre-back at a bare minimum. That's a bare minimum for this season. So I don't think the board are that naive. I think some people would say they are. I think there will be additions soon, but, we're just dragging our heels with it at this moment in time. And just because the new managers come in, it's going to take a little bit of time for things to sort of, take time for us to get there. But we're almost there. Hopefully we start to see some transfer news come out. But it does seem as though FSG are busy with the sort of acquisition of Bordeaux at this moment in time. And they've got their work cut out with trying to get them ready to go for their French season and them ready to go in terms of rebuilding them to try and get them back up to Ligue 1. But that's all I've got for you, Liverpool fans. Do let me know your thoughts on the transfer state to play at this moment in time. Let me know your thoughts on the acquisition of Bordeaux, and also let me know your thoughts on the conclusion of the European Championships and the Copa America. Are you happy for Macca? I am. In terms of take away something from there, I was gutted that England lost, but I'm happy that Lionel Messi and Macca have won another trophy. So, guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Liverpool content. And remember, if you haven't already checked our summer dropout yet, please do. It's down in the link in the description, or go to copbikeclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.